Pressure is something that we experience every day in different magnitudes. But the pressure to get married is one hell of a pressure that no one wants to experience. Today, I will be sharing how to deal with the pressure to get married. That question, when are you getting married? When are you bringing him home? When is she coming? When are you getting the one? The people who are asking you when you are actually getting married are most likely to be people who are responsible, people who care about you, people who have influenced you in different ways in your life. This could be your parents, this could be your relatives, or people in your spaces that are more experienced than you. And there's a proverb that goes, an old broom sweeps clean, or knows more corners, or sweeps all corners clean, something like that. You can check that out. But what I'm trying to say is, do not take light, do not make light of that pressure. I'm not saying drown in it, but accept. Listen to them. Hear their why. Hear the reason as to why they are actually asking you that question. Perhaps maybe they are looking at you, they are looking at 5 years from now, and they are thinking, this is probably the right time. So it is not a good thing for you to just run away from that kind of pressure, to run away from those very tough questions. Remember, in life, you need people who are going to ask you the very, very tough questions, not the people who are going to encourage you to keep hopping from one man to another or one girl to another, which is not right, because 10 years down the road, you're going to regret and you're going to think, oh my God, I had the right person and I just didn't have the right guidance. So this is the time for you to sit down, take all that in, and move on to the next step, which is actually analyze the circumstances. Now, analyzing means sitting down and accepting and thinking through everything concerning your life, because this probably is a season or a time in your life where you're going to make the biggest decision. You will realize that maybe you are scared, you're fearing to actually commit, and yet you have the right person who is really the right person. Now ask yourself, why am I scared? What can I do about this? Who can I talk to? You cannot get to that point when you haven't sat down and thought about all these things. You can as well look around your circumstances. Do you have the right person? If yes, what is preventing you from committing to that person? Probably you don't have the money yet, or you think you don't have the money. What can you do? What is the next step? What are you going to do about getting money? If you do not have the person, is it just you with a problem, or you have just met the wrong person, or you're in the wrong spaces? This is the time for you to make a SWOT analysis about yourself. Be realistic. Don't lie to yourself. And then come up with certain resolutions. Do things that are going to get you closer to marriage, to that place that you want to be at that time. Because every time you're listening to that pressure, you are listening to your parents asking you, when are you bringing the right person? They are concerned. They have the right to say that. They are telling you, hey, wake up. This is actually the time for you to settle down. Now, if you have thought through yourself and you have said, okay, I accept that this is the time, but right now I'm not ready, let me give it 2 years. Or you have thought through and said, okay, I think I've been pushing people aside, let me open up a bit. I am going to go out on a few more dates and see how it goes. Or you're going to say, okay, now I think I have a serious girl, let me give it 1 year. I'm going to save up money, I'm going to do ABCD so that I can make it official. You see how thinking through, analyzing the circumstances are actually going to help you. Which brings me to the next thing. Look at circle of influence and circle of concern. Yes, circle of influence, let me start with circle of concern. The things that you want to do. You want to get married, you want to meet the right person, but you're just meeting the wrong people. There's nothing you can do about it. So don't break your head, don't break your neck, don't break every body part of yours just because of that pressure. Ask yourself, can I do something about this? No. then let it go. But if it is just circle of influence, if you can actually do something about it, then go ahead and make the right decisions. Maybe you can just settle down and stop messing around with every man that comes your way. Yeah, maybe this is the time for you to stop that and tell yourself, you know what, girl, you are grown up and that stuff of playing around is done. This time around, you're looking for the right person. It is in your power to influence, to change that. Or maybe you're the man and the girl has been there. She's been there for 2 years. She's been there for 3 years. You know her. You have the power to actually introduce her to your friends, to your parents, and make it official. It's within your means. Circle of influence. Sit down and write down the things around you. What can I influence concerning my life? Because remember, by the time the pressure comes in, that is about the time. That's about the season. Nobody is going to start telling you when are you getting married when you're 50. You know, that's basically, that's like your past. But you can actually sense that, okay, I think this is the time. Maybe the pressure is too early, or it is just the right time, or it is too late. I mean, look at yourself, weigh yourself, and figure out where exactly you're at, and look at what you can influence, and actually influence positively. One of the things that are very important in life is to know your why. Why are you doing certain things? Now that you know that maybe you don't have the right person, or you know that you have the right person and you want to commit, ask yourself, why am I doing this? Am I doing this because of the pressure, or I'm doing this because my friends are getting married, or it's just a wave, or this girl is putting me on lots and lots of pressure, or my parents, my God, I can't breathe, I can't go for a family function, I can't show up at home because I mean every time, when am I getting a grandson, when am I getting when is she coming, when is he coming? It can really rain lots of pressure, and trust me, bowing to that pressure may cause you to make a wrong decision. Ask yourself, why? Because when you settle down with that person, it is you and them. After the jubilations, the celebrations, and announcements, that it's the two of you that are going to come back home and you're going to face each other. It's the two of you that are going to be in that marriage. It's the two of you that are going to be in that bed, in that home. So if you don't have the why that comes from the inside, you're just going to end up ending your marriage in probably a month, because the meaning was not there. You didn't have a motivation. You didn't have that why that comes from the inside. Ask yourself, why do I suddenly want to get married? Why do I suddenly want to propose to this girl? Why do I suddenly want to settle down? Think through it and get the right why, then make the right decision. You may not be in position to maybe think right. That's why you can talk to someone who is more experienced than you, not someone who is actually eager to put you on pressure, but someone who will give you sound advice, balanced advice that can leave you a lot to chew on and make the right decision. And lastly, I know I have said it before, set goals, make resolutions, come up with specific steps to actually get to that point in life. Because unless you want to be a nun or you want to be a monk, that is good for you. But if you're not in that category, then at a certain point in life you're going to desire to get married. If you're a man, whoever you are, get a job, start a business, a source of income, because you cannot sustain a home without money. If you're a lady, settle down, start acting like wife material. Stop acting and dressing like someone who is just ready to get laid the next minute, because whoever is serious is not going to look at you like a serious person. You're probably screaming, please go away, I just need the one night standards to come and approach me. So set goals and actually work towards them. Well, that's what I had for you today. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification for more of uplifting content. See you in the next video.